Afternoon, everybody. My name is John Carson, and I am the CEO of CollegeVine. I have two questions just that will help sort of anchor me before I get into our overview. The first is, how many people here have heard of CollegeVine? Right? And more importantly, how many people here are parents of teenage kids? All right. So this presentation's for you. All right, so let me tell you about CollegeVine. The audience that we're really trying to speak to here is people who invest in Series C growth equity companies because we will be in the market in about a year, and so this is part of what our presentation today was for. So here's CollegeVine. So we are the largest college advisory firm in the United States. This is an industry that has come out of the shadows in the last couple of weeks, and I think it is, but it's an industry that is now over $2 billion, and it's growing at a fairly rapid rate. And so we think that it's an industry, it's been a cottage industry, it has some things that are not necessarily that attractive about it, and so we can be thought of as a disruptor that is coming into this market to bring affordability and quality and data-driven guidance. There are three things that make us different in the market. As I said, affordability is obviously one. The second is we have a unique methodology. This has been born over time. We think data really sort of informs this because there is a lot of data in this process, and I think that the last piece is the software and the technology tool, the data tools that we've built, and these things kind of sit underneath the way we deliver guidance through a network of advisors. So let's talk about the problem we're trying to solve. So what is the guidance crisis? So really this is anchored in this notion that over time colleges become very expensive. There's a lot of information asymmetry. There is a lot of confusion and stress that's inherent, and earlier and better planning is richly rewarded. When you look at, so how has that been addressed? Well, there's about 38 minutes of guidance for high school kids. My kid's in a pretty good suburban system, and he got 30 minutes this year. And then there is the industry, which is independent individuals. They can often be the sort of the football coach or people who've hung out a shingle. And we think there's a better way. And so our solution really is anchored around big data meeting college guidance. And we think guidance starts in ninth grade. We think there's the way to come at this is a marketplace that sort of enables buyers to meet their advisors and to use those tools. And the tools that we've built, we have a chancing tool that now has over 100,000 data points behind it that can accurately predict the odds of your kid at any given school. We have a custom milestone planning engine. This is a very complicated, this is the largest project your child will ever undertake from the time they start off. And so they need a tool, a system. And so we have extensive college ROI data to make sure that the financial side of this is thoughtfully handled. And we have tools that allow you to project your income from any given program. So there's a whole bunch of things that make this a growth opportunity. It's a big TAM. There's large channel partners that we have, and we'll be announcing some more over the next couple of weeks. There's fairly high level of growth. I'll give you a sense of that right now. So there's three products we have. We have a college application product, we have an SAT tutoring, and we have a 9th and 10th grade early guidance. And they're all priced to be around half of the industry, and we like to think of it as the cost of a cable bill. So our brand is, the way we can think of it is how many people come into our ecosystem. Think of it as sort of web traffic. This is the trend line, and this growth rate is actually accelerated in the first part of this year. This then flows into kind of revenue and sales. And so there's a nice, healthy tailwinds to the company. And lastly, we're healthily capitalized and recently announced a $24 million raise with Fidelity, University Ventures, Morningside, and Maywood. And that's our story. For those that invest in exciting growth companies and Series C rounds, we would love to talk to you. Thank you.